Hi guys, Willem D. Ritter here with Quality First Real Estate with your second installment of my vlog yet to be named. Any recommendations? Want to talk to you about the San Diego housing crisis we have going on right now. Housing inventory is at historically low levels. So right now in all of San Diego County, we have about 2 months worth of housing supply, meaning if not one more home were listed from today on, all the homes in San Diego County would be sold in about 2 months. In a normal market where supply meets demand, we see about 5 to 6 months worth of housing supply. So you could see how low we really are, meaning sellers hold all the power in this market. So I want to talk to you a little bit about things you should expect if you're a seller, and then if you're thinking about buying right now, some things and different angles you should be looking for to make sure that you're not putting yourself in jeopardy of buying at the peak with really no way out. So what does this mean if you're thinking about selling? Well, it means you hold the power. You have the leverage. There should be more demand for your house than there is supply. So with that said, you can't just post a couple dimly lit photos and expect to create a multiple offer situation and sell your house for the highest price possible. You still need to create a great online appeal, make sure your house is fixed up and repaired, and that you're really appealing to the biggest demographic of buyers that is out there for your particular home. So again, there's still things you need to do to make sure you sell your house for the highest price possible, but it is a great time to sell if you're thinking about doing so. What does it mean if you're a buyer? Far different. So first and foremost, I would ask, how long are you going to plan to live there? Is it 5, 10, 15 years, or is it just short term? So depending on the answer to that question, we'll analyze and look at what you're buying a little differently. Are you buying in a neighborhood that's kind of up and coming? Is it really being gentrified? Are there some new bars and restaurants and things that are happening that are going to add value to the overall housing community? Can you do an addition or add a granny flat that will allow you to stay there maybe longer than what is currently there? Another avenue would be is the property maybe zoned for 2 to 4 units and it's just a single family house, but there's a potential to add, an actual income, additional property, and another 2-bed, 1-bath, or whatever the case is. There's a lot of that in La Mesa and kind of the Metro San Diego area that I think offers a really interesting opportunity right now. Lastly, can you do some upgrades? Can you fix up the house? If you buy, a quote-unquote flip, you're already paying a premium price for that property. But if you buy, grandma's house that hasn't been updated in the last 30 years, maybe you can move in and it's in good enough shape where I can pick a project and do a bathroom at one time. I can do some windows. I can do the roof. I can do a kitchen. Whatever the case may be, you can slowly add equity to your property and make it something that you can live in for the long term. So a bunch of different questions if you're thinking about buying, but it's something to be considered because prices are peaking, but still a great time to buy with interest rates being where they are. And again, there's still opportunity here in San Diego, so I like it for that reason. And lastly, are there more homes coming to the market soon? And there's some new developments that are going to help with the housing deficit. So there's 25 new housing projects coming to the market this year. There's some townhomes in La Mesa being built that we're selling. They're really cool. There's, I think, 500 homes out in Santee. There's $6 billion worth of new development going on downtown, and that's commercial, that's retail, those are condos, those are apartments. So a lot of interesting things happening down there, and you'll start to see some of that style of housing, a lot of infill projects. We're running out of space here in San Diego County because we're landlocked by the border of Mexico, the border of Camp Pendleton, the Pacific Ocean, of course, and then the desert. So there's only a finite amount of space. So we're going to start seeing things be more vertical as opposed to the single family style of house that a lot of people have been accustomed to. So with that said, there is some reprieve, but it's still a great time to invest if you find the right opportunity. I'd love to help you with that. Call or text me anytime, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much.